the Sydney Sweeney ad aired just a couple days ago, right? And this was something really interesting because the ad is very simple. It's nothing crazy. I mean, it's just, some beautiful girl, doing an ad for jeans for a jean company. I mean, that's really all it was. I can't really, I don't really understand the whole outrage to it. In my opinion, I understand why people are upset about it, which we're going to discuss now. But I just think it's really interesting that certain people got really upset about this because the Democrats tried kind of playing into it. And it really just shows that the party hasn't really learned anything from 2024. I mean, you have some people like Zoran Mandami coming up, a couple of, high profile individuals that are kind of shifting the party in a more leftward direction, which I actually believe, contrary to popular belief, would actually be better for them, to be honest with you, because you kind of separate yourself from the mold. But we're going to go ahead and watch the ad really quick. I actually haven't really watched the full ad myself, so this will kind of be my first time watching this fully.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very jeans.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney has very jeans.
Okay, yeah.
See what I did
You
there?
guys, it's like it's like, guys, it's a play. Like, okay, hold on.
Hi, I'm Sydney Sweeney, and I'm from Spokane, Washington. I can work as a local hire as well, though, and I'm available for the American Eagle jeans campaign shoot.
Profile and hands, please. Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Sydney Sweeney has very jeans.
Next. Okay, look, guys, it's an all-American girl doing an ad, right? Like, for jeans, they're trying to get, people of younger age like myself to buy jeans from American Eagle. Like, it's a tacky, sort of American, ad. Like, that's what it is. I mean, it's just, there's no really other way to look at it, right? And the problem that liberals are having is that this ad is racist because the fact that she is using the great genes thing, which obviously is talking about her eye color, like how she said in the ad. I mean, because her eye color matches the jeans that she's wearing. But liberals and certain people have reacted to this as in like a racist way, like as if the ad was trying to put down people that are not of white color. And they kind of ran with this. And it's like, guys, like you guys don't understand. Like, that's not what it was about. And if we look at this, right, people were getting so mad about the ad that all of a sudden you had people going on voter registration websites. And obviously we've blocked out her information, so that, I'm not leaking her, public address. But that is her voter registration. I even looked this up on the voter registration lookup to make sure that this was accurate. And she has been registered since last June, which is kind of interesting. And she is a part of the Republican Party of Florida. So she is actually a registered Republican. This actually surprised me. I actually would have thought that she wasn't. And she's an active voter. So she probably voted in the 2024 presidential election. And so people dug this up and were like, oh, you see, she did this ad and, now she's doing this, she's a Republican. So that made people even more upset. And so then what happened is you had American Eagle double down on the ad. And so now they're doing more ads with her. And if we look at this, I mean, looking at Jaguar versus, this is kind of like an example, okay? Just to look at the difference between these two. And, Patrick David, who's an acquaintance of mine, brief acquaintance. I've met him, once or twice, and I've worked with, the co-host of the Patrick Bet David podcast, as you all know, in the 2024 presidential election. We see here numbers never lie. Here are two different campaign results. So American Eagle's Sydney Sweeney ad made American Eagle $300 million in one day and was $65 million in free media exposure. And the Jaguar LGBTQ ad, which was filmed in a really weird way, they made a new logo, and it was like a LGBTQ type of ad, but the sales in Europe plunged 97.5% when the ad aired. And they've only sold $180,000 in 2018 to only 27K just last year. So that's a huge drop. Okay, that's huge, right? And this is just kind of showing when you just make a regular ad, they average, a beautiful girl in the ad, you're gonna see that you're just gonna see it just does better. And when you try to do it in a kind of woke way or do the ad in a certain way, it's not gonna land with your average, consumer. It's not. And so this is what Patrick pointed out. And if we go here to this video, which this is really interesting, right? I don't understand this. I mean, just look at this. This is yeah, when you look at this ad, right? Or not the ad, but this video. This is an African-American woman, in front of an American Eagle, and this is what she says. So I'll play it now.
Hey, you want to go to American Eagle?
Oh, I can't go in there because I'm black.
Hey, you want to go to American Eagle?
What? What do you mean? What do you mean you can't go in there because you're black? You're and as you see, this is the problem, guys. There's a narrative being built by the left about this ad, which was just a normal ad, and they're trying to turn it into this huge thing. And this shows that, Democrats and liberal types just didn't learn anything from the 2024 election. I mean, they just didn't. This is something that it's just not a good look for them to be thinking like this. I don't know why this person made this video. Segregation is not a thing. The ad was clear. It was not meant to be racist, but yet they chose to took it as such, and even are going as far as, I can't go in the store because I'm black. This is the thing. It's she almost wants it. She almost wants the how can I say this? It's she wants segregation almost, not in a literal sense, but she in her own mind is segregating herself by kind of falling for the narrative that the left was trying to push about the ad. And it's just, why would you even film that? It's just an embarrassing look, and so I just think it's kind of hilarious, this whole debacle really turned into. And when you look, the stock actually went up for American Eagle. If we actually go ahead and look at the stock for American Eagle, you'll actually see here that American Eagle stock is up 20%. Now, this was a couple days ago, and it did actually go up to about $13. And I believe if we actually look at the American Eagle stock, right now it is currently sitting at about right now $12.56. So it dropped it was at $13.28 not that long ago. And now it's at about, $12.56. So, and even since July 21st, it's gone up quite significantly. I mean, it was basically at $10 on July 21st, and August 6th, it's at $12.56. So, it's just guys, come on, man. Clearly the economy, the stock of American Eagle improved from this ad. I believe they sold out their inventory. As a matter of fact, I actually think they sold out their inventory. And then the funniest part, this is the funniest thing to me, right, is when they asked President Trump about what he thought, right, of her being a registered Republican. This is what he had to say about it.
That who was? Sydney Sweeney She's a registered Republican? Oh, now I love her ad. Is that right? Is Sydney Sweeney? You'd be surprised at how many people are Republicans. That's what I wouldn't have known, but I'm glad you told me that. If Sydney Sweeney is a registered Republican, I think her ad is fantastic. Okay, thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
All right, we
Guys, he's funny, man. He is honestly like, I just think it's like so funny, right? Because Trump is very transactional. That's like how he is, and it's actually, if you kind of look at the history of politics, he's actually more forgiving than like most American politicians. I mean, he's worked with like hundreds of people who didn't like him at all in 2016 and 2020, including Marco Rubio and JD Vance, who are the current front runners to be president and vice president for the Republican nomination in 2028. So it's just like, it's like he's very transactional in that way, where like if you're benefiting his goals, if you're kind of like purporting stuff that he likes, if you're supporting his movement, he'll like give you all the praise in the world. I just think it's something really funny about him, but it is one of the reasons why he actually has been an effective president compared to most modern presidents, and why he was able to win twice non-consecutively.